Fear is a universal feeling that is as natural as breathing. The issue is that the majority of the individuals hold on to their worries and are unable to make the required changes in their lives. One of the most crippling emotions is fear, which may take away a lot of the time and energy you could be spending to accomplish worthwhile goals and enjoying your life. Everyday change is all around us, and fear may take root when there is uncertainty. When we don't know what lies ahead, it's simple to fill our tiny moments with activities that challenge us rather than provide comfort. Good Lucks is a channel dedicated to inspiring you to extend your perspective, achieve general life breakthroughs, and discover what personal achievements may bring us. This video's goal is to introduce you to some of the practices that can alter your mindset and make you fearless. Keep an eye out for some daily routines of fearless people if you want to improve your life and make it one that is free of fear. Let's get started. Routine exercise. Let's face it, no matter what you do, your body serves as your instrument. You can't bring your best team to the game if you're not feeling well. We all understand the need of exercising. Bold people always do so. Exercise is plenty. You can walk, run, bike, or practice yoga at your desk. Try high-intensity intervals for better outcomes. They may fit into any hectic schedule and provide significant advantages with a relatively short time commitment. Other forms of self-care, such as getting enough sleep, eating foods that originate from the earth, and limiting how much alcohol you consume, are also crucial. Continuous education. One never arrives at becoming a great leader with the capacity to rest on one's laurels, and fearless people are aware of this. They understand that people's development is a journey rather than a destination. Great people seek out new viewpoints, expertise, and feedback to continue on their growth path throughout their life because they recognize that they don't have it all figured out and that they can learn from anybody, anywhere, at any time. The best individuals are perpetual learners. Starting with reading or listening to audiobooks is a terrific idea. Let me know if you want our most recent recommendation. Controlling fear. Recognizing our own fear and choosing to use it as self-awareness rather than as a motivator for our behaviors is, at that particular time, a fundamental principle of brave individuals. Fearless people are aware of their fears. They can identify them and actively seek to change the way they think about them. One of my favorite lecturers discusses the risks of failing to acknowledge and control your anxieties. Fearless people are aware of their worries and actively attempt to change the way they think. Network building with intention. Nobody succeeds on their own. People who lack fear understand that they are not islands. Rather, they are only as powerful as the networks that support the influence they hold. Anyone you can help or who can benefit you, even in the slightest way, belongs in your network, not only the powerful. Prioritize helping others and you'll attract their assistance. People who are fearless always give in ways that make them feel good at the moment and have unanticipated long-term advantages. Be prepared to appear foolish. You will lose more fear than you ever thought possible if you are willing to take a chance on the emotional anguish of making mistakes. Recognize that everyone who has ever achieved greatness has failed more than once, and learning from those failures will help you gather the knowledge you use to establish the right behaviors. Look for educators. We can always benefit from a teacher because we are always learning new things. Not a nice person who always makes you feel good, but someone who makes you a little bit nervous. Find someone who will keep a tight eye on you, be brutally honest with you, and offer you clear instructions on how to improve at whatever it is that makes you nervous. Share. How frequently do we suppress our unpleasant emotions out of concern for how others will respond? Sharing is beneficial because it makes you aware of how many other individuals experience the same emotions and have similar experiences to share. Do you fear failure more than you fear success? Sharing with someone can help you reflect on your goals in life and the source of your anxiety. Get motivated by identifying a specific goal. When we have a reason for doing something, we are more likely to carry it through. If you haven't determined the reason for your task, you're generally not going to accomplish much. Conflicting demands on your time and resources will sap your motivation. However, you can make clear decisions and support them with action if you understand why you are engaging in this activity. You can accomplish some pretty incredible things when you can connect your work with your mission. It will take some time and effort to discover your mission. It's a major event. Finding the significance of your work will give you the courage to do remarkable feats. Stay in the present. Being fearless means being present. However, it takes practice to enter that state of mind. You might be perplexed by an athlete's quick decision-making capability when just 2 seconds are remaining. Yet, it was the result of hours and hours of dedicated practice while the risks were low. At work and at home, practice being in the moment to develop your ability to handle life's major situations. Your fear will be vanquished by your training. Own your errors. Sometimes we believe that having no fear is related to the outer world. There's a good probability that while you're by yourself, you'll encounter things that make you want to pee your pants. The person you see in the mirror can be your biggest opponent. You must be prepared to acknowledge your errors if you want to move on. There is more to making amends for your errors than just a brief apology. It requires a great deal of introspection and self-awareness. Once you understand why you keep finding yourself in the same old mess, develop a strategy to stop it from happening again. This requires modesty. You won't regret it though. The world may be your worst enemy, but if you can accept responsibility for your errors, you'll be able to handle whatever it decides to throw your way. Establish your purpose clearly. A sense of purpose lies at the core of brave living. Without a clear goal in mind, you are more likely to devote your time, effort, and resources to the incorrect causes. When our concerns and doubts start to surface, a clear purpose suffocates them and acts as our compass. Exhibit curiosity. What's feasible is the query posed by curiosity. People who lack fear perceive opportunities where others see difficulties. Imagine if you changed your perspective so that curiosity serves as your primary filter for the world, rather than fear. What opportunities would you provide yourself? Develop your resilience. We all have a natural tendency to fear suffering and failure, yet those fears can actually help us become stronger and more resilient. They have a penchant for exchanging immediate discomfort for long-term gain and see failure as just another form of input. Resilience can sometimes be as simple as showing up when the last thing we feel like doing, as those who lack fear understand. Make a decisive move. We each have 1,440 minutes per day. People who lack fear make the most of those fleeting opportunities by embracing discomfort and taking strategic risks. They are aware that being brave requires action as well as a state of mind. Being brave in the small situations that life throws our way every day can have a significant impact on you. And by taking risks, we encourage others to do the same. A growth mindset, or the belief that we can develop and change if we so choose, is necessary for overcoming fear. We can alter, nothing is set in stone. Time and practice are necessary. Hopefully, after adopting these practices, you won't belong to afraid people anymore. You'll come to understand your genuine mission, develop curiosity when the risks are high, and make up stories for yourself to comfort you when you falter. You'll also keep in mind to take responsibility for your faults and remain in the moment. Finally, you'll make courageous decisions and take action towards your goals. You'll take the risk. The future? You might rapidly get over your apprehensions and begin something totally different. Do you dispute this assertion? Do you have any more recommendations? Post any more queries or remarks in the comments section below. Click the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed the video so that others might view it and be inspired. To make sure you don't miss any new videos about personal development, enable the notification bell as well. I'll see you soon.